Hello, filmmakers. Welcome to Filmmakers, the home for independent film production. Filmyaout.com combines a social media experience with a freelance platform for those engaged in every aspect of independent filmmaking. Meet people, make and market movies via freelancers. The starting points for young filmmakers. Number 1. Put it on paper. In your mind, you can see the video or movie that you want to make. You know it from beginning to end. However, it is not on paper. The first step to completing any video or film is to script it out, print it, read it, and edit it. The final script will allow you to visualize the project in its entirety and gives you the ability to share it with a team who will collaborate on the project with you. Many entry-level video and filmmakers will often tell their cast and crew what they do on the day of the shoot, feeding lines to actors, telling camera and sound people what the scene is about on the fly. There are so many reasons that it is essential to have a written script that can be shared with all members of the project. 2. Do not script more than you can shoot. Do not script a scene that includes 30,000 people at a soccer stadium if you do not know when and how you will be able to film such a scene. Always be practical in your scripting. The number of main and extra characters as well as crowd shots, sets, and locations must realistically fit in your budget. Do not plan on 25 characters on a budget that can only afford 2. 3. Plan, cast, and crew. With a written script in hand, you can easily go page by page and list every cast and crew member that will be needed for each scene. Go through the entire script. Tabulatable the cast and crew roles that need to be filled and start assembling a crew. You may be able to trade your services with others in the film industry to assemble your crew. Filmmakers is a social media classified web resource for everything regarding film. It is a go-to resource for where video, filmmakers, and all those involved in the industry can meet, chat, and collaborate in real time, 24/7. 4. Plan a budget. With a detailed script, a clear chart of cast and crew, and the locations needed clearly listed from your printed script, you can now plan a realistic budget. Do not let budget shortfalls stop you from completing your project. The printed script, cast, and crew outline will give you the tools to eliminate duplicate crew members, trim crew by cutting scenes, or cut down on the number of sets and locations needed. 5. Pre-shooting meetings. It is essential to discuss the entire project with the cast and crew before any filming begins. A written script is essential during these meetings so that cast and crew can understand and ask questions before valuable shooting time is wasted. 6. Plan the scenes. Every first-year film student knows that videos and films are not made in the sequence in which they are viewed. To save time and money, use your written script to create a shooting schedule. All the scenes of the video or film that are used in the same location or set should be grouped together to be shot on the same day or multiple sequential days if needed. 7. Visit the locations and sets. This is an imperative step in preparing to shoot. It is essential that you, as the filmmaker, walk the sets, familiarize yourself with the lighting, depth, width, and length of all indoor sets and outdoor locations to carefully plan cast and camera placement. This will allow you to plan in avoiding any obstacles to camera angles, line of sight, lens use, and other essentials. While walking the set, you may discover that a 3 p.m. loud train intrudes on the quiet of the location, or that a signpost, pole of other obstacle blocks the angle of a shot. Cast and crew should accompany the filmmakers on set and location walkthroughs. They may spot something that will distract or hamper them that went unnoticed by you. 8. Rehearsals on walkthroughs. When visiting sets and locations, it is a great time to begin rehearsals, not only for the cast but also for the crew. During these walkthroughs, while the cast is rehearsing their lines and interactions, it is the perfect time for camera and sound people to plan how they will capture the scenes. 9. Mark your spots. A simple investment in painter's tape, which easily peels off, can be a lifesaver for the filmmaker. Use the tape to mark the spots for actors, props, and cameras. This will ensure that the camera captures the same perspective of the scene when shot over extended periods. It also allows the actors to be in the same spots and props and other set equipment to be placed in the same way. This is a lifesaver during the editing process when you suddenly realize that a prop is not in the same location, or the actor not standing in the same place for the same scene. 10. Improvise equipment. Although today the young video or filmmaker has unprecedented access to rent film, props, and editing equipment through websites such as Filmmakers, saving money is also important for video and filmmakers. On Filmmakers, members can collaborate with others in the video and film industry to obtain the services of camera people, sound engineers, editors, along with rentals of professional equipment. It is great to have the ability to rent a tripod to stabilize for every situation on Filmmakers. However, maybe a tripod is not necessary for every shot. While visiting locations, plan on how walls, benches, fence posts, even rocks and other natural amenities at the set or location can be used as a camera stabilizer instead of a tripod. 11. Borrow, trade, and barter. To maintain a reasonable budget and have access to exciting scenes, the art of borrowing, trading, and bartering can make all the difference. Suppose your script calls for a restaurant scene. You could approach the owner with an offer to make a short video commercial in exchange for using their interior as your set, before and after hours. You can trade the skills of your craft or even manual labor and other services to gain the usage of time for sets and locations. Starting is where you begin. The magic of film and video creations relies on real-world scripting, planning, and budgeting. You can procrastinate on where to begin. The answer is simple. Starting is where you begin. Get started on the project that you can reasonably complete. That is the beginning of your video and filmmaking career. Set realistic goals. Write or get a script from a professional, gig, or student script writer, and get started making your video or film. Filmmakers now offers video and filmmakers as well as all those involved in the craft, and incredible resources to barter, trade, borrow, rent, buy, or hire talent and technical support people for your video and film project. He who hesitates is lost. To get updates for future videos, please subscribe to this channel. Thank you.